We're floating on, baby. We're floating on to Saturday night, and this is another one. I want to see it. Let's see it. NFC North clash.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great
Packers,
game.
Bears. Boy, oh boy, I got takes. I got takes for days. Would you prefer to receive in the opening half, or would you prefer to defer to the second half?
Defer. Always defer.
It's a wise man, wise man. Whenever making negotiating with others, always make them throw out the first number. Word to the wise in Wynn's world here.
Yes, yes, absolutely yes.
That's right. And you know, because you're a real estate agent, so you know how the game's played here.
Yes.
I got to know,
Hmm.
looking at this game, if the numbers add up. Because this is going to be probably the most evenly matched game in this round. And the reason I say that, my friends, is first of all, these are divisional opponents. They know each
Hmm.
other. They eat each other's leftovers in their fridge. They drink the last of the milk and leave the container in there. That's what being a division rival is all about. And this is
Yes.
nothing new. This is nothing new. These two have been at it for 1,000 years, I think. I think
Almost. It's championship era, right? Yeah.
way back, 900 and some 100 years.
Yeah, you
But
know.
as far as this year goes, Marquis A. Davis won.
Hmm.
This one is tricky because, like I said, they're very evenly matched. Each team has a win this year. Packers got the first win in week 14, 28-21. Then in week 16, Chicago battled back and won off of the arm, the Iceman, Caleb
Okay.
Williams, winning 22-16. And then you look at the overall, what we do, we look at the overall, are they on the upswing or are they on the down? You know, the Price is Right game, where yiddle 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 hee-hoo. And if you,
Yeah.
you, you overbid, you outbid, you fall off the cliff. And you got to wonder, is Green Bay going to fall off the cliff? They're on a 4-game
Hmm.
skid. Can Jalen Love stay healthy through for a whole game? Like, I don't know. I haven't seen him healthy in over 2 games. I'm going to take Chicago at home. Again, hungry playoff base, a team
Yep.
that really hasn't won anything since the mid 80s. You got to believe that this could be, dare I say, a Cinderella story in 2025/26. But I'm not the only one on the show. Would say you, Marquis A. Davis won.
You see, I hear what you're saying, and I tend to agree. The Bears, I mean, they're just a name that you remember from a Chicago, well, a Saturday Night Live skit, the Bears. A lot of people don't really care about the Bears. We see that, what's his name? What's the quarterback name? Caleb Williams.
Caleb Williams, the
We
nail
see that, we
polish
see the
guy.
thing, yeah, the nail polish. We see that, and people want to make fun of it online and in internet groups and stuff like that. But I still remember when the Packers came here to Atlanta and beat us with what's his name, Jordan Love, who was a just flew in and beat the. I relate all of my football knowledge back to the Falcons. I'm sorry, everybody. And so,
28 to
um,
3, 28 to 3.
but I do remember when the Falcons beat the Green Bay Packers to go. You see, and you said it, to the Super Bowl, which we lost 28-3. So I'm going to have to pick the Bears. I really am. It's a hungry team. It's a really hungry team. And plus, I'm looking at their injury list, and I see that C.J. Gardner is going to be out for this game. C.J. Gardner Johnson. That may be a factor, but I think that the quarterback is really hungry to try to prove people wrong on the Bears.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll take the Bears.
Yeah, and you mentioned, Jordan Love and what he can do against the Bears defense. Let's not forget the Bears forced the most turnovers in the NFL this year at 33. So,
Hmm.
but they also give up a few touchdowns on those gamble plays. So, if Green Bay wants to take advantage of that hunger, you got to pull out the stops, the double moves, the sluggos, all the routes that will eat away at an ambitious secondary. But hey, what do I know? I'm just an unpaid analyst here on
Yep.
YouTube. But
Yep.
we'll see how it pans out. I'll take the Bears too. So far we agree on one game, and that is the later one on Saturday.